Hi, my name is Kamoya Reese. I'm a freshman bio pre-med major, and this is my Tier 3 course debrief. One, it's the amount of the opinions and discussions that we had over the topics over the whole semester. I really like how open everybody was and what they thought about certain pieces. Say for instance, Du Bois, and like just different perspectives of what I might have skipped over when I was reading some of these type of literature. Two, the learning, like the information that was presented. I was like very clueless, but like being clueless, being in that state, it led me to having like a very open mind and to taking in a lot of information that I might have skipped over or didn't know coming from my PWI. But yeah, I really liked the information. And 3 was connecting with students on like connecting with my peers and how they thought and like what their beliefs and how that impacted their thoughts. People's opinions, people's beliefs are based off where based off like personal experiences, who they are as a person, like their personality and stuff like that. I really liked how I got to see like people's personality play into like what they said. And I wish I like was really like more into the class and like had more confidence to display myself a lot more. But other than that, one more thing, I really like how it was like a safe space, even though it might not have been some opinions that I disagreed with. We civilly debated about certain topics, and I was really glad I was in those discussions. Dr. Myers, what I liked most about you is that you didn't like make me feel dumb, if that makes sense. Like, you didn't make me feel dumb for where I was standing at versus like for where you're standing at, like all the information that you know about Du Bois, Toni Morrison, etc. Like, you know a whole bunch, like especially for like tier 2 and like my project. Like, you just knew who to go to. You knew like you know like a lot of figures, and I barely even knew like or grasped the concept of who W.E.B. Du Bois was from the start of class. But like knowing that, you like took that in account and like actually taught me like a lot of things, especially outside of the classroom for my project that I was doing this whole semester. I really thank you for I liked how like our meetings gradually helped me gain confidence for like the classroom setting and like talking to other people. I know there was one discussion that I really liked. I would have really liked if you were part of, like the love discussion. It was something that we debated over in a divine chapter in Paradise, but like that really like drew everybody together and important. But I felt like that was very important to like really giving people a chance, giving people the confidence, especially me, to like speak out. And like that wouldn't really have happened if like I wouldn't have talked to you and been comfortable with you in private. So like, yeah, I really liked how you were understanding and that you're willing to help me even outside of the classroom, even outside of this class. That shows like who you are. Like, you are really passionate about this subject, and I really thank you for that, for passing some important knowledge that I need to know to me. One of my favorite books that we read in the course was Paradise by Toni Morrison. That was like a real opener for me. And I really liked how it displayed like the struggles and individuals being in certain circumstances, like especially Black women, are affected by these certain things, and like how it portrayed in their character and how they took it and made it, and like what they done with their trauma. But it wasn't just like looking at the experiences of these women that really affected me. It was like more like this spiritual part. See, I'm not really like a very spiritual person, but like it really hit home of how like my relationship with God was, and like it opened doors for me, and like it opened doors of how I viewed religion and how I viewed like how it helped our people, instead of just like looking like at the bad sides, if you know what I mean. Like I looked more like it was like a positive light for me. And I want to read one of the quotes that like really stuck out to me, like what you read in class from one discussion. I don't know what day it was, but it said, that right there like really hit close to home. You gotta work for it. That's like what I really got from that. Like nothing comes easy in life at all, and I learned that from this course as well, from all the assignments. And like I like how that showed like the nature of us humans, and like of earth, of just every species really. Like you always have to work, no matter what emotion is for, or no matter what your dreams are. You always have to work, and that's like the beauty of like what humans are mainly. Like we never stop growing. We're always gonna have to work. You always want to improve on something, and this quote really like put a stamp on that. One of my favorite quotes is from Griffin. I know it's not really part of the reading, but I really wanted to incorporate this into the piece. This really sealed the deal of like what I believe in. This centers around like what I believe in. So I want to say this is very important. Like that really sealed the deal, because some people don't really know draw the line between like, yeah, we need protection, but like you don't need to possess us or you don't need to protect us only for your benefit. And that goes to show like what my whole project is: over the promise of protection, politics of respectability, stuff like that. Like it really went into that. Like I really like that quote, and I really wanted to share that with you, and to show like how it impacted me. So like, yeah. One, doing all the journals, knock that out. That's something that I could have done differently, because I really feel like I could have been a better individual now, a way better individual. And also I could have had like a lot more knowledge. As far as like the one major thing is gaining confidence. Like not gaining confidence, just having confidence to speak. It's not that you didn't want us to like say the right thing, or like to not say the right thing. You just wanted us to speak. You just wanted to hear from us. You wanted us to hear like who we were, how we thought, and how you can help shape us, what you can gain from it. Not necessarily like, it's not about being right or wrong. And that's like one thing I have a problem with. Mind you, I'm like a math sciencey type person, so like I'm different from like the history and English type realm, stuff like that. I know those people that are like really indulged into that. They y'all have a different way of thinking, and I need to like, in order for me to grow, as I can see, that I really need to like stop having the mindset of, okay, which is right and which is wrong. And I can see that in our discussions. Like when I was asking you about the songs, but which song should I incorporate in my project, my partner was saying something like not he was saying, like you said something like he was trying to seem like which one was right or wrong, and you knew that I wasn't saying that, but like I could kind of see like that was me. Like at the beginning of semester 2, I was like, what is wrong, what is right, what should I do? Like none of it's wrong, none of it, I mean some of it is right, but like nothing is wrong once it comes to like political and social thought, like at all. The whole point is to study the mind. The whole point is to study like how the mind works. The whole point is to see the different ideologies and how people think. That's the whole point. No matter if you're wrong or right in some people's cases, or based off some people's opinions, And I really like that. Like, I say that, like, oh, like, there's no wrong or right to anything. I didn't actually like do stuff to like align with that line of thinking. You know what I mean? You can't be wrong or you can't be right. Well, you can be kind of right, but like you get what I mean. But especially when it comes to art, it's not like a wrong or right mindset at all. And I remember that, like, you showed me one of your pieces that you were doing, and like you can kind of get like how the artist was inspired by. You can kind of get where the artist like was inspired by, but like it's all up to the audience. It's all up to like how the audience interpreted. And like I knew it, but like I didn't really put that mindset into play till I came to this class, and it really changed me. And yeah, like I just felt like me actually towards the end, me actually going into like the discussions and actually speaking my mind. I know like there was one time like where the whole class was basically going against me, but they weren't really going against me at all. They weren't attacking me. They were trying to understand me. They wanted clarity. And I really glad that I saw that perspective. So yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope this is not the last time we work together. Yeah.